It's super easy to get derailed on eating healthy when we go out to eat. I want to help you troubleshoot some of that when traveling or out to eat in a social environment. Hi, I'm Rita Johnson, owner of Divine Mercy Nutritional Care, and I just want to talk to you for a few minutes about the frustrations and struggles we can sometimes encounter as we start to improve our overall health. We clean up what we're eating, maybe we're making more foods at home, we're trying to get rid of rancid bad oils and incorporate more good healthy oils, but then we get derailed, as so often happens. We go out to eat or we have a really busy week at work and end up eating out more than we wanted to. And what are we left with? When we're getting more accustomed to eating healthy foods at home, we feel sometimes stuck, like we have no other option to go out somewhere else. I want to help you to troubleshoot this a little bit because there are a lot of really delicious, tasty options. The first thing I want to say is if you're going to go out to eat, try to pick a place that's a bit healthier, that has some more options that are going to be a little easier for you to be able to eat cleaner. So perhaps instead of choosing a Sonic drive-through, a fast food type of situation, trying to go to a place that is a sit-down menu, maybe a lot of different salad options, perhaps something that's more of like a build your plate kind of thing. If it's fast and cheap that you need, I really like places like Chipotle, even Chick-fil-A, some places that you can build this really delicious salad or some type of bowl that you can still kind of pick and choose. If you can't have dairy or if beans are something that really bother you, you can select what you can go with from there. Now, when we're talking about a sit-down restaurant, oftentimes we can get a little creative with this. So, of course, the salads are always a great option. I do love to ask for just oil and vinegar instead of a lot of their dressings. Now, it's probably not the best oil. At home, I would much rather be sure that I'm using 100% organic olive oil. But in the restaurant, at least I'm able to enjoy eating out with my family or with friends and not feel like I can't partake in the fun. Another thing that I really love to do is I'll deconstruct sandwiches. So if there was something like a pulled pork sandwich with some pickles and a scratch-made dressing, and especially if it's a kitchen that I really want to enjoy whatever their local flavor is, then I'm going to be thinking more of deconstructing sandwiches. Oftentimes we can find some slow-cooked meats, some really fun toppings, things like pickled red onions, right, that really add some spicy flavor, but don't feel like I'm going off of the deep end and buying a fried burger or whatever it is. So these are some things that I'm kind of thinking of. Another great option is to look at the entrees. A lot of times there are entrees that are just some meat and some vegetables. So I really like to do that, whether it's a pork loin or a steak, chicken breast even. We can often find a lot of good healthy things with that. If you avoid gluten, if gluten is really problematic for you, then those are going to be some really good go-tos as well. Oftentimes you can ask, especially if they make things in-house, about if there's any breading or anything like that you can avoid that way. So these are some of my tips for when I go out to eat, things that I'm looking for and thinking about. But what about you? What helps you to be able to go out to eat and not feel like you're missing out on the fun of going out with friends or family?